Organize with Leslie. I love Leslie so much. It's tonight at 11 p.m. It's gonna be every Thursday that you guys get to hang out with her. Did you say go to hsn.com? Oh, it's that. There's the show page. Put in Let's Organize. We love Miss Leslie. She's so sassy. Peter Kilcullen doesn't know this, but I bought this last week. I just checked my account this morning. It says that it's at my local office, which means I get it delivered today. I'm so excited. This is the Bissell PowerFresh Deluxe Pet Steam Mop. Once we get into the presentation, I'm gonna tell you why I bought it. What made me go put it into my cart and get it home. Yes, we're gonna clean, but we're also gonna sanitize. Sanitize. We're gonna scrub with no harsh chemicals, no more buying extra bottles of anything to have to clean your home. This is gonna be the one and done. Everything comes with this. Yes, you're also gonna clean all of your sealed floors. So if you have hardwood, if you have linoleum, ceramic, tile, marble, granite, it's gonna do that. You get your regular soft microfiber pad. You've got the ones that have the little scrubbies that are on it. This is what you're gonna use to then take it to your carpet and sanitize your carpet. You're gonna get also these that are gonna take care of odor. You get these little discs that are gonna help with that. This was about $123. We have it on sale for $109.99. Free shipping and handling that's on here as well. Peter Kilcullen.
How are you?
I'm gonna wait till you get to the part of the presentation where I will explain this is the moment I decided to buy it, and I'll tell you why once we get to it.
You'll just stop me right in there and say,
here,
this is it.
This is the reason I bought it.
That's a lot of pressure. What if I don't get to that part?
No, you'll get there.
Okay. Well, let's talk about maybe, I can guess as we go through this, the part that made you want to purchase it. But for everyone out there, if you're new to steam or you've been thinking about steam, the number one thing you might be interested in is how much steam this PowerFresh puts out. And you can see it. Very powerful, amazing steam that can sanitize, naturally sanitize those surfaces around your house because we're not using any chemicals. We're just using tap water and putting it in there. And this will do two things. Something else I think that may have limited steam mops before was that we only had the mop pad.
Yeah.
And maybe you couldn't focus that steam where you wanted. So maybe that's it.
I don't know.
Where we show everyone that we have the SpotBoost on this as well. All right, I'm gonna start going through. I mean, there's like a mystery now. I'm really wondering when it's gonna happen. Okay, so I've got it on. Digital controls make it really easy. It weighs 6 pounds, which is crazy. So I've turned it on. You have a high and a low. I've got it on high. And here's another nice thing about this. Nope, I don't know if this is it. Is that you don't have to pull the trigger on this one. So once you turn it on, so if you've had trouble kind of manipulating that trigger and having to squeeze it the whole time you're doing your floors, you don't have to do that. The steam's coming out. It's heating up that mop pad, and now we're ready to go. This is what makes cleaning with steam so easy. You're not going back and forth to the sink. You're not grabbing those chemicals. You're just putting the water in. And look at that, this mop pad, microfiber mop pad does all the work. It's very maneuverable. So that was some marker, we've got the dog prints, even liquid. Those mop pads are absorbent enough that they're gonna take care of some of those small spills and things like that. You can see the swivel design on this as well. Footprints, muddy footprints, you know, it's wintertime. Salt and sand and everything from outside, you'll be able to quickly steam those floors. And what I like about this is after we finish that floor, you can see it's not very wet, is that I'm gonna flip this over, and look at that. You can almost see individually every single mess we just cleaned up on that mop pad. So again, this could be the reason that Tina has purchased this.
Not there yet.
But is that we can take that mop pad off. We give you the 3 mop pads. You can wash them 100 times before they need to be replaced.
I'm not buying more and more.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm just washing. Love all of that.
Still not there.
We're almost to the part that got me to buy this, because I'll tell you what, I will be honest, I was very skeptical of steam. I will be just like anybody else. I said, really? Water? It's really gonna clean? And I actually got the Spot Shot first.
Sure.
I said, let me just get something that does the power of steam. I got it. Instantly, I was a believer. Instantly, right out of the box. And I couldn't wait to make my next purchase of something that had the steam on it. This was my next purchase.
Well, once you get kind of hooked on steam, because you know what? I think a lot of people have said, well, I'd love to get away from those chemicals, do something a little more natural. So maybe we've even gone to more natural chemicals or natural cleaners. And then you kind of think, well, they're not really getting the house and the floors and everything as clean as I want them to be. So then you're back to those really toxic chemicals. With steam, you can naturally sanitize those surfaces.
Look at that.
It can work on all these different floor types. You can use it on the hardwoods, sealed hardwoods. It's going to be perfect. And again, it doesn't leave the floor really wet. The mop heads are reusable, and it's fast and easy. I'll show you that right here. Again, with putting your water in there is super easy. You're just lifting this up. I can actually fill it up while it's even on right now. As the water goes down, you can fill it up, and you're set to go. Close that. The digital controls are right there. Takes 20 seconds to heat up, and it's going. So you're gonna love it. You know what? I'm gonna show you this. I'm gonna take, let me turn it off real quick. Turn that off. I'll take off the mop head. And again, because that's super easy.
Look at how much steam.
Yes,
I'm so excited.
But you take the mop head off, you're gonna throw that in the wash, as I mentioned. When you see this now, when I turn this on, because this is where the steam's coming from. And this is, so now you can see that steam. Oh, Pete, I turned it off as I'm holding it upside down. So you can see that steam. This is what's being forced into that mop head. This is what does the cleaning for you. That superheated steam is all you need to get those floors super clean. Super light. It's very quick and easy when you think about cleaning without having to add chemicals and then mix it with water and then go back and forth with the mop. So you're gonna love it.
Look, it's not even special water.
Right.
I mean, just out of your tap, put it in, and then go to town. You're gonna take this onto your floors. You're gonna put the carpet glider on it, take it over your carpets. You're gonna take this, once we get to the part that I love, we're also gonna take it into the shower. You're gonna take it and use that power of steam anywhere. And I'll tell you why I became a believer. This was the first time I cleaned something with steam. It like melted away. I was like, what is going on?
Right.
There's no way any solution that I've ever seen in my life that was able to do that, because the first thing I did when I got the hand shot is I went to like the hard calcium parts of like around my faucets that I bought everything under the sun. I couldn't get it to go away, and steamed at it, because it also gets into the nooks and the crannies that nothing else seems to be able to get into.
Exactly.
If you have very like porous or anything on your floors or anything like that, it's a 25-foot cord, so I am really going far. I'm getting all the cleaning done in my home to get this done. Grab this when it's on sale, just like I did. This was on sale last week. I'm so happy the sale is not expired. Please let us ship it to you for free. By the way, if you get this, everything in your cart for the entire day is free shipping and handling. That's an added reason to get this. Get this on a flex pay for $27.50. You get 30 days of cleaning before you can decide if this is right or not right for you. But keep going.
Okay, so we're gonna keep going. I think what you realize, or what you discovered with steam, is that steam can get into all those areas and perform even better than some of those chemicals. But how about this? If you've got sticky messes and things on the floor, what I'm gonna do with this sticky mess is I'm just gonna put the mop head just over that sticky mess and let it do the work. Because maybe you'd be spraying this and trying to clean it up with paper towels and things like that. And look what happens while it's just sitting there. It does an incredible job at just breaking down that mess. You're not providing any of that elbow grease, but it is just tremendous. So I want to show you that, but here is the big thing.
Okay.
I'm hopeful this is the thing for Tina that separates this from an ordinary steam mop is our SpotBoost. So you'll see down here, this could be it. Down here, it's incredible. I'm just going to step on that, and then I'm just going to pull that up just like that and release that. So now check this out. Guys, I'm going to bring this up here. I want you to see this, because so I've now got this focused area of when we talk about steam.
Yep.
This is why we call this the SpotBoost. Then I've got some stiffer bristle brushes there. So I would think maybe in the top 3 cleaning challenges that everyone has at home is grout.
That's why I got this.
Drum roll.
This will go in my grout.
There you go.
I don't know what color my grout is. I'm gonna be completely honest. I don't know what color it is because I've got a toddler and a dog and a hubby. I can't wait to take that and go into my grout with the scrubbies and the steam and finally figure out what color my grout is.
It's incredible.
I'm so excited today.
Yeah, so we're talking about the grout. Maybe in the, how many of you have been in an enclosed shower and you're using those chemicals and then you're breathing it all in? Use this, you can use this in that shower, in the shower glass door, maybe around where the tub meets the tile and stuff.
I'm so excited to do this today. I am gonna steam clean everything when I get home.
So great. So again, that's what separates this. That's why this is the best steam mop that Bissell makes, most powerful, but this is the one that really is 2-in-1, that it has the mop head, a huge mop head, and it's super easy to use those over and over, but this SpotBoost is crazy.
For me, because I wanted to get a steam mop, okay?
Yeah.
Peter's like, Tina's gonna tell her personal story because I'm gonna tell you what.
I love it.
I went and looked at all the steam mops. I looked at them all because I wanted to buy one, right?
Sure.
And I was like, oh, that one's good. This one has this. That was the one big difference I couldn't find in like another steam mop that I wanted. Like, they said, oh, it'll mop. And I said, no. I really want to scrub my grout. That was the #1 thing for me. And I want to be able to take what I loved in my handheld, in my handheld steam cleaner and make it even bigger. And that's what this gave me. So if you're just tuning in, I'm super excited. If you've never seen me this excited about anything, it's because when I get home today, it's gonna be on my porch and I get to start steam cleaning. So you get the regular soft microfiber mop. Then you're getting the ones that we're using right now that have like the little scrubbies that are on it.
Right.
Then we haven't even talked about the fact that you get the 2 discs that's gonna be the odor, to help with the odor in the house.
Exactly. So what's cool about those, and I'll show you that, around the front of the unit right here. So you get those odor reducing discs. So maybe we're cleaning up after the pets and things like that, and there's a lot of odors. This is going to help to reduce those odors being spread out into your air or into the house. So we give you those, and it slips right in there, and the steam kind of starts to dissolve that odor reducing disc. So you're getting those, and it pops right in there, super easy and set to go. So again, let's look at this mop pad. You know what's funny? We're putting some really big messes and stuff. Maybe you'll experience this when you go home. I don't care how clean the floors really appear to you when you're at home. When you put this mop pad on there with the steam, it's gonna be, I would say, covered. Mostly black. It'll just be, because there's a lot of unseen dirt that even with, if you're mopping and doing things like that, you are not going to see until it appears on this mop pad. And then, you know, maybe that's the best thing. You'll know that your floors are really clean. You'll pull this off, you'll throw that into the wash, you'll use it over and over again. You're really never buying anything else once you get the PowerFresh.
Oh, I also love that I don't have to buy anything else, right? Yeah. And look, I have a 130-pound Mastiff. I have a 3-year-old. I have a husband that does a lot of home projects, so he's constantly, you know, making messes, whether it's building something or, you know, doing whatever. My floors, I feel like, are in a constant state of dirtiness, stickiness. I needed something, and we have mops, right? I have all the different mops that, you know, you think of that are out there, and we got to do this, that, and another, and throw it away. I have all that, but I wanted something that was going to go one step above. First off, we're not just cleaning, we're sanitizing. We're getting rid of 99.9% of certain bacteria on the floor, which is important to me because I have a family and I have people that touch the floors, and my kid, even though he's 3, still seems to stick, Mom, it's on the floor, right in the mouth, right? So it was really important to me. Not only that, I'm telling you, the fact that you could take that bottom off and get that direct steam with the scrubbies on it and really get into your grout was a definite go into my cart, check out right now. If you want to know, if you know, I did the shopping for you. This is the one. Grab this one with me. Let's all be excited for 2023 to really do cleaning in a different way, in a better way.
Yeah, better without all those chemicals. Better, it's really a lot more simple when you think about adding water, plugging it in, 20 seconds,
and go.
We've got steam. I just changed that mop pad. It just takes a few seconds to, once you know, get the hang of changing those mop pads. And here's what I'm doing right now. I'm letting that steam start to really get into that mop pad, because then once you do that, it makes those sticky messes and all the cleaning so much easier that you're just gonna let this glide across the floor. Let's try this sticky mess again by just putting it on top of that and let it just melt it away. I'm actually gonna just see if I just pick it straight up. Look at that, I didn't even move it. I wasn't even sure if it was gonna do it without even moving it at all.
We'll try it.
But again, it doesn't matter what the spill is. It can be these markers. I mean, the markers are almost no challenge for this. The mop pad is absorbent, that we can't even have that wine spill. And again, that sticky mess, if you just leave it on there, it really does all the work for you. And again, we're on a hardwood floor. It does a great job. It doesn't leave them too wet. I mean, look at that, the footprints. No challenge. Oh, we got more wine right there. I mean, look at how great your floors can look. And your floors are obviously never going to be that dirty on a daily or weekly basis. But when you're just cleaning your floors that appear to be clean, you will see the results on that mop pad, and you'll know that they're cleaner than they've ever been.
I'm telling you. Remember, even when it comes to floor care or anything else, you get 30 days to try it out. So my suggestion, if you're kind of on the fence, you're like, will this work for me? Is it right for me? Put it on a FlexPay. Everybody can do FlexPay. You don't have to sign up for anything. It's not a fee or a membership or anything. You put it on your own credit card, debit card. That breaks this down to $27.50. let us ship it to you for free, get it home, clean for 30 days. If it's not the right, item for you, send it back, no questions asked. But be just as excited as I am. I literally went to my phone, looked at my order, and it said, has been delivered to my local post office. And I was like, yes, it's coming today, because I want to really deep down get into that grout, get into that floor, take it to my shower. The fact that you can take off the mop part of it and really get that targeted steam is a game changer. I went out there and looked, and I know you're like, Tina, this is pet on it. I don't have a pet. Anytime you see the word pet on anything with Bissell, it just means it's like powerful. It's like their top tier. It means even the dirtiest, most stinkiest, grossest messes that your pet could possibly get, this is made to be powerful enough to handle that. So you don't have to have a pet to have this. You just have to know that anything above that kind of a mess down, this can tackle. Oh, we're taking it to the carpet?
Yes, so I'll show everyone that. So we went through where it's an amazing mop head. We can mop like normal. We have that SpotBoost, which is fantastic as well. But what if you want to refresh those carpets? What if it is, again, you have pets and things laying on the carpets a lot, and you want to just give them that refresh? We do supply that glider. So I'm just going to put the steam mop in there. You can see all that steam coming out. And basically all I'm doing is gliding across the top of the carpet and just putting that steam. And remember, we've got the steam plus those odor reducing discs that are in there as well. So this can do a fantastic job to refresh those carpets. So you're using the glider on the carpets, you can take that out. You can go directly now to your floors. So I'll show you a little bit more on the floors. You know what, let's go right to that SpotBoost again. So when you're looking at me, there's a...
This is my favorite part. Do it again.
There's a little step there. I push that down and then pull. See, it's so easy. There we go, sorry.
Okay, now watch.
Takes a little bit of more pull. And then we just take that apart, and let's show everyone that up close so you can see the amount of steam. And now what we've done is we've focused that steam a little bit more as well.
I love
So we've got the focused steam, and this is really putting out, and look at the stiff bristle brushes. So that combination is for, what's the toughest area that we're talking about? Grout. So you're able to do that. And I'll show you, so again, we don't have actually grout, this is just a linoleum floor, but you can see it'll start to, look at that steam. It'll break down that area. So if that was a grout line, it would have no problem with that. So use that SpotBoost in all those difficult areas and where you really want to focus that steam. And then I'll show you this. You stand this back up, and all I'm going to do is then put that right on top. So I've gone from the SpotBoost, and now that steam is going now directly into the mop pad, just like that.
Just tap water.
Right.
We're not buying anything. You don't have to go and be like, is this compatible with this mop? Is this solution? Go with this.
Right.
Is this for the kitchen floor? Is this for the bathroom solution? It's just water. Let the steam do what it's meant to do, which is be powerful. It's gonna clean, it's gonna sanitize. Then you get that targeted steam, you get the scrubbing action, take that into the grout. That is the #1 question I always get whenever we talk about any floor cleaning, anything. I go to the Facebook page and everyone says, does it get my grout? That's the first thing everybody always asks me. I'm with you. I wanted the one that did my grout. This is the one. Look at that, and it stands up on its own. That was another thing I liked.
That's true. At the very beginning, I mean, I've been, selling steam mops for, God, I hate to say how long, 15 years, I guess. And that was the problem in the beginning. They didn't stand on their own. Look at that, all the messes right there. Throw it in the wash, use it over and over again. 100 times you can use each one of these mop pads.
I love